guys, Jeremy back here with another video. Hope everyone's doing good, sending positive vibrations out to everybody. Of course, this channel is about positivity, but sometimes we have to also talk about some of the negative topics, the negative aspects to the larger reality system, especially when it involves energy or the etheric dimension, etheric plane, astral planes, and how they connect in a energetic kind of fashion, with our physical reality here. Even though our physical eyes can't see the full electromagnetic spectrum always around us and in front of us, doesn't mean that 90% or 99% of what you can't see with your physical eyes doesn't exist. It's there as you're watching this video, as in this moment. So in this video, I made a post on the community post. I talked about my desire to kind of get back into the etheric implant discussion, and I've made I think a couple videos over the last year or so where I do talk about etheric implants a little here and there. But let's dive a little deeper into this. So there's different types of imprints, energetic imprints onto an auric field, or different types of etheric implants that are utilized within your auric field, or mainly kind of near your primary energy centers. Like your sixth chakra, your solar plex, your second chakra, which is connected to your emotional astral body, emotional grid that's connected within your auric field. Kind of like think about your mental body, or your emotional body, and your like mental bodies. They have like their own grid system, and it's just layered out within your auric field. And so sometimes some of these negative etheric implants, they're intentionally placed. This does not apply to everybody that's watching this video. It does apply to some people, no doubt about it. They'll put, let's say, they're trying to tap into more of your emotional state, or your emotional body, or that astral layer. So what they'll do, I say they as in, reptilians or ETs, or black op operations. I mean, our own black ops, has most likely also invested some time and research and money into etheric implants, because once they found out about them years ago, you can only imagine that it's something they would just look into more and more deeply and experiment with and research. It's just kind of the nature of the beast, so to speak, right? So we have to be fair, we have to say that there are different beings, and that some of these etheric implants, or abductions of the etheric body or astral body while the human body is sleeping, I think it's safe to conclude that there's some percentage of Earth-based, physical plane technology, black operations. There's a certain degree of that, but just a little. We have to keep it open-minded. So some of these negative etheric implants, they connect them or wire them into your chakra. Okay, so if they're trying to get into your emotional grid, so to speak, through your astral layer, they're going to implant this etheric implant right next to your second chakra, okay, which is the energy center connected to your emotional grid, or field. You can call it a field, or a grid. It's kind of the same thing. Or if they're trying to get into your mental body, into your mental field, mental grid, energy grid, then they will use the implant with your third chakra, with your solar plex. So there are, different things going on. That's why this whole subject matter topic is very very complicated indeed. But at least we're trying to chisel, piece by piece, and kind of get into all of this stuff, so there could be more of a knowledge and understanding of how our etheric body, with etheric implants, these non-physical, energetic implants that are used at times. Some people might have just one, might have zero, and then there's certain people that could have several of these implants, depending on the different circumstances and situations. Also, it's probably tied into past lives too, just for whatever reason. If you as a consciousness, as a soul, is more targeted, I believe that targeting aspect isn't just about now or this physical experience. It's most likely that you've been going through a few different cycles of these types of, etherical implants, energy implants. So let me show you really quick a picture of the harvest, the full moon the other day, and then there's also a picture of the sun too. We've had a lot of firestorms and ash in the air the last few days. It's cleared up today. We got some rain, but I'm going to show those two pics. First, I'll show you the full moon, and then I'll show you the sun pic, and then we'll continue with this conversation. Hope those pics were kind of trippy, kind of cool. The first one was the full moon, and the second one was the sun. Mind you, the sky was just like orange, red, and full of smoke and stuff. So the moon and the sun just look so apocalyptic, as I mentioned in another video from a couple days ago. So, you know, when you're energy sensitive, that means that you are sensitive to your auric energy, to your energy field that's connected to you, that you're within, residing in. And one of the ways, one of the best ways to notice where there is a etheric implant is if you just relax your muscles and just kind of breathe and relax, like as if you're going to go into a meditative state, and just really focus on sensation. And so, if you feel like any kind of tugging or pulling in your energy field, along your back, your head, your eyes, ear area, all those kinds of areas, then that could be a sign that there is positively charged. What I mean by positively charged is it's just more activated, because sometimes there's etheric implants that are deactivated, but they're still within your auric field. They're somewhat disconnected. You're not going to feel any kind of sensation or symptoms of it or whatnot. It's unactivated. But so there's those. But if it's activated, or if it's a positively charged etheric implant, you will sense that in your electromagnetic energy field, which is part of your auric field. So, so let's talk about how they look. They can look like little tiny spiders with little legs, like a device with little tiny legs. So if there's one right here on the side of your head, you'll see like little tiny not spiders, but just kind of looks like that, and like a little spider leg that comes and goes into the back of your eye. Or sometimes you'll see a leg goes into the back of one of the eyes, either side, and there's another one that goes into your forehead. I'm imagining it's going into connect with your pineal gland, so that could be blocked or manipulated or whatever frequency controlled, because a lot of the purposes of these more negative etheric implants is that they are regulating or blocking or slowing down certain vibrational frequencies involved with your own, primary energy centers, your chakras, and that kind of thing. So if there's an entity, or for whatever other reason, like I said, through past different life experiences, if your throat chakra is intentionally being blocked by an implant, it's only going to allow your throat chakra to get to a certain vibrational frequency, um, limiting you. Sometimes also, what happens is, when you're younger, as a kid, you'll have some kind of traumatic thing that happens. Let's say that involves your voice or something someone said. That will actually put like almost like this sort of density, or this like dark grayish dense cloud within the auric field within that etheric body. And sometimes these entities putting these implants in will actually see that dense, dark, blackish little spot or area as a weak, like a weak part of your auric field, where they can more easily do whatever they are trying to do, or to get from you or control you with. But so. So yeah, I mean, sorry, I digressed there, guys. But the spider-looking thing with the legs, but there's like ones that look like little cubes, little metal rods, like spherical, like ball-looking ones, where sometimes, like talking to one of my friends here I met through the channel, she's experienced these implants, spherical implants that were put into her throat. And so, how do we help to get rid of these etherical implants? What can we do through ourselves? I want you guys to just sit and relax for a second and just watch this for a few seconds, which will help to kind of focus your thoughts and your energy, and focus them in your heart chakra, in your heart space. All right, so just listen to this just for a few seconds, and then we'll get into the next part. All right, so I hope that the sounds you were hearing helped kind of put you into more of a heart space, because really clearing etheric implants takes a good combination of your pineal gland and your heart chakra. It's like a combination, tandem together, boom. And then you're involving your own, visualization, concentration, focus, utilizing your willpowers and intentions, all combined, combined with your pineal gland, your sixth chakra, and your fourth chakra, your heart center. Okay, and so what you want to do is, first you need to activate your pineal gland on demand. So truth, the honest thing here is that successfully removing an etheric implant on your own, which is what you want to do, is you don't want other people doing it. You want to be able to do this on your own. That's why I'm making this video. The real, true, amazing thing is just how powerful our consciousness is, and how powerful it is when we concentrate and focus our energies on connecting to source, connecting to light, the light of the multiverse, is cascading through, connecting to that light source, and reeling it and bringing it down into the top of your head, through the crown chakra, and down, boom, right down into the next chakra, down into that pineal gland area, and just filling it with light, just good positive energy, golden white light, just flowing through the cosmos, just down, boom, through the crown into your pineal gland, and again, wearing a sleep mask, some kind of visual deprivation, sensory deprivation of the physical eyesight, uh, heavily recommended. Uh, and so, you do not want to ask for anyone else's help when you do this. You don't want to ask for spirit guide help, or even though they could, a positive spirit guide, especially if you have a good relationship with one, maybe in that case, why not? The more the merrier. But typically, no, I would just focus on your own ability as a creator being, as your own consciousness to do this. And so, if you're wearing a sleep mask and it's blackout, as your pineal gland gets filled with light, more and more light, more and more light, it's getting more and more activated. You will start to see images, okay? And so what you're doing is you just want to direct your visualization techniques in conjunction with these images that you're seeing through your mind's eye, through your pineal gland. And then you want to start to use your thoughts, your intentions, everything, all of this stuff, combine it together, and then tell yourself to start scanning your whole body. But when I say that, what I mean by that is you're using your pineal gland almost like a remote view, in a way, of your own body. And as you're doing that, though, through the pineal gland, obviously you will be able to see more of your your energies and your auric field and your energy body and all this stuff. It will become more evident. And you just start scanning. The best thing to do is start below the feet. Just go all the way down, like a foot below the feet, and then just start kind of moving right across the body, from feet up to the top of your head, or vice versa. Start above your head and move down through your body, and look for any devices that look like they're that they're activated, they're charged. You'll see like little glows and colors and lights and things, especially if the devices are very connected to AI. Then they'll look more mechanical. Even though it might look metallic with little sensors on it and little things that make it look very robotic or mechanical, just because it looks like that, it doesn't mean that it has to be visible by the physical eyes. It's just that it's in a different density. It's in a different frequency. Okay? Because so like when I go to certain astral reality constructs in different lower astral planes or mid astral planes, whatever, when you pick up a metallic object there in that other dimension or that other frequency, it can feel just as real and look just as real as if you're doing it here in this physical body and examining something. So it's something important to understand. So if you see anything, what you want to do is, through your own consciousness, through your own willpower and intention, what you want to do is you want to imagine your energy body hands are just like they're wearing like you're slipping on golden gloves. You're putting golden gloves on, and you're grabbing a metallic, something really strong, sharp, metallic kind of knife or any instrument you want to visualize or materialize during that remote viewing of yourself, and just go into wherever that device is and just cut it out. Just cut it out. And then as you cut it out, take one of the hands, the gold glove, and grab the device and throw it into just imagine like a void, a vortex, a portal, a black hole, just any kind of doorway or opening or tunnel that just takes the item and just takes it off, gets it out of that space, gets it out of that dimensional frequency, and it just destroys it, incinerates it, destroys it into your own. So however you want to do that, specific to how you visualize things is up to you. But the bottom line here is that what I'm trying to say to you guys is that people are not understanding how powerful consciousness is with energetic matter. Okay, and like I said, even though a etheric implant even looks mechanical or dense or like metallic or any of those kinds of things, it doesn't necessarily mean that it's the same thing, same density as something metallic or some kind of device here in this physical reality. So I hope that's understandable, and hope you're understanding what I'm trying to say. Anyways, this video is getting real long. I will talk to you guys soon. Peace.